अदनान, चेतन, जिगर, जीको, अजीत, समाज, मराठ, अनूप, अकील, मोहम्मद फैसल, जयप्रकाश, मोहसिन, मफी, प्रीति, प्रिया, आजितोष, तुषार, उबैद, जीकू, सर वसीम, सर इरफान, सैयद, विष्णु, कम, मोहम्मद, वंदना, वेल कुमार, अली, अली रजा, एडविन, चंद्रा, मोहन, इमरान, सर अरफात, दीपक, अदनान, अजय, बतूर, इब्राहिम, मुरली, रिजवान, सचिन, सुजीत, कॉम्पले, रिया, सैयद, फैसल, हारून खान, विनय, जावेद, सेंगर, फारिद, प्रदीप, प्रेम, अभिषेक, आमिर, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन, मोहम्मद, सही, परिता, नबील, चित्रा, तलाश, हारिस, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन, मनीष, अमर, अनिरुद्ध, फलीसा, असलम, आतिफ, ग्रेस, ग्रेग, बैक, सचिन, कमाल, बशकर, रोहित, पैटिस, दीक्षित, रियाज, सौरभ, सिद्धार्था, नदीर, तारिक, वेंकट, तो हरी पश्चिम से मंसूर, रेहाना, विजय, विशाल, अर्जुन, असद, इलियास, खान, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन, एंथनी, अरविंद, हसान, वसीम, मंगेश, राज, अकबर, परना, संकल्प, विषय, ईश्वरी, अफजाल, विवेक, हसीब, हामिद, लीश, पल्लवी, अनम, फैसल, बुरहान, हुसैन, मतीन, पांडे, सैयद, खलील, मुनीफ, हसान, गुप्ता, आशा, अजय, इकेन, पूजा, तलहा, विजय, अमजद, जोफी, हसन, सुजित, अमित, बीबी, राजू, पवन, उमर, मान, वेंकटेश, अहमद, गुप्ता, शीश, मैरी, शॉन, जमाल, तुलसीदास, अनान, मोहसिन, नदीम, अली, इसाम, कवैस, अजीम, मंसूर, शकील, केरिया, हसन, रियाज हुसैन, प्रदीप, मीना, आसमा, दुर्गा, शरीफ, अली अल बलूच, कांग्रेचुलेशन माय फ्रेंड, सलमान, सुबता, हसन, मोहसिन, मनीक, क्रिस्टोफर, जंगीर, जुनैर, हमास, मोहम्मद शफीक, नवीन, दरिक्सा, फियाज, प्रशांत, इलियास, धमवीर, नीजू, अब्राहम, श्रीनिवास, सुंदेला, नबील अहमद, नवीद, बिलाल, बिदरा अली, शाजी, उबैब, बाबर, कौडी, रिजवान, इमरान, विवेक, राजीव, राव, इश्ताक, फैजान, रहील, निसार, उमर, आज, संदीप, शिराज, तीनों, नुसमा, कोमल, शिवानी, सलमान, सदा, आनंद, दिलवम, अजय, साबिर, उजैर, सुरिंदर, प्रदीप, अमीर, मोहित, वकास, निधि, उमर, उस्मान, संदीप, अमित, अबू ताहिर, नवीन, अर्शद, मोहम्मद, विवेक, या गुलशान, फुरकान, गजेंद्रा, नागराज, नसीमा, सागर, मोहम्मद, जायना, हुसैन, रश्मि, नेहा, फैसल, अली, अली, अल अजमी, हमाद, नुमान, आलम, विजय, सरनाया, सवाना, मोहम्मद, जक्का, जाकिर, कांग्रेचुलेशन, सादिमा, सहर, अजेब, समीर, इफ्ती, तलाल, हमाद, उमर, उस्मान, मलिक, अजेब, वकास, प्रिया, रफी, सायरा, सरस्वती, सौरभ, सशवानी, फैवज, श्रीकांत, प्राण, जानदार डुओ, फ्रांसिस, अब्दुल, मोहम्मद, उमर, अभिषेक, अभिलाष, अबरार, फरहान, लता, निधि, इब्राहिम, विनोद, फैसल, अमीर, इनाम, अब्दुल अजीज, इकेन, अकमल, असान, बासिल, गारिमा, कैवन, पद्मा, साजिद, साजिद, वलीद, चेताली, अनामिका, जरनाब, सुदीप, नवीन, मोजदेव, नवीद, कांग्रेचुलेशन, आतिफ, चक्रा, हसन, नदीम, आबिद पटेल, आदिति, सुभाषेश, सुरेश, सुमेरा, रफीउल, गुलाम, शाम बाबू, दीपक, कैरोलिन, लिनविन, शीतल, एल्विन, मुनिंद्रा, प्रशांत, अब्रार, अली खान, राम, विद्या, तलहा, बासाद, राशिद, माधवन, असस, गुरजीत, ऋषु, दत्ता, सबान, अजीम, मंगेश, मुदस्सिर, प्रदीप, सिद्रा अली, मैन, कांग्रेचुलेशन, सुहेल, अमूल, तहसीन, नबील, आतिफ, जिया, नित्या, शाह, मोहम्मद, शकील, उमर, अहमद, मिस्टर अवध, कीर्ति, सलमान, खालिद, सैयद, सत्यस्नैन, वसी, सैयद, सुहेल, शाम, सिन्हा, जिद इकबाल, विवेक. And here we have my 1000 PM in less than 3 years, Muhammad Adil. That was something that was really magnificent. Today, I have a great news for all of you. The news is that we have reached 400 PMP in 2023. Yes, guys, 400 PMP alone in 2023. I'm really blessed to have this scorecard and something that really makes me happy. 400 people have trusted us and 400 have cleared it. Of course, more students joined it and they will be clearing. My goal this year is to get help. Why don't you put in the chat box for those people who knows my goal? What is my goal to do that? We are moving towards our schedule and probably we will carry the CPI. It will be great if anyone knows my goal and he can calculate the SPI. Where do we stand? 400 PMP with 99% success record. I really wanted it to be 100%, and we did try, but it is what it is. We are at 99%, and we try to move it towards more to 99.5. So yes, that is the record. No, Pratik, not 1500. It was 750 PMP, and I did not select this goal. I have a group that is called as Certified PMP group. When my students clear the exam, I put them into I put them into basically that group, and they made that record. Like, let's go for 750 PMP. Last year we had 464 PMP. We set the goal of 500, but we eventually reached 464 with 98% success record. This year we have set for 750, and already we have reached 400. It is said, and I actually love that saying, that shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you will land among the stars. I'll repeat, maybe you can put it as a brain tattoo. Shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you will land among the stars. The uh, brain behind this thing is that if you aim high, okay, for example, I set the aim for to earn $1 million. Maybe I only earn 300,000, but it is more than if I was aiming for 100,000, right? Set your North Star very high. Now, some people called it as North Star, some people called it as a bag, like big achievable goals. But this is something that I really code of, that go for big goals and then try to work for them. Keep working, keep building on it, and you will get your things. Okay, so let's see, guys, if you have any question, any comment, anything that you want to discuss, I'm here for you. This 1 hour is the reason where it's the time to ask your question. Maybe I'll make this session as Ask Amer Ali instead of a weekly question answer session. Okay, so hi Manohar, Pratik, hi Sana, Kana, Nashid, Ghulam Nabi, Faisal, Uday, Talha, Mohan, Salik, Mohit, Neela, Neha, hi Neha, Neha, Usman, Nashid. Congratulations. Not, it's not my congratulation. I didn't do anything. It's the congratulation of all those students who worked really hard. I'm just a coach. It's happiness for me, but I was a facilitator. I just made the environment where they succeed. It's their job. They did it. Congratulations. Congratulations to everybody, to the PMI community. Thank you. Thank you. 800. No, Ghulam Nabi, 750. Okay, guys. So let's, if you have any question, put it. Otherwise, put the date. When do you plan to become PMP? And please do share this YouTube link with everyone, if, especially if you are my students, ARY, Daniel. Difference between checklist and check sheet. Okay, checklist is like you only have tick or cross. You are It is used for the sequence of step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. You are counting the steps. It is effectively used for audits to or identify, did I miss something or not. Whereas check sheet is actually also called as tally sheet. The purpose is to count defects, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, things like that. Is it clear now? Hi Fahad, hi Chaitanya, Meetu, Justin, Khan, Vasik, Jitindra. Nice shirt. Thank you, Asim. Hi Khan. Adil, you, again bomb here. 7th September. Yeah, your exam. Hi Vakas. Uday 6th September. So these two people, you will see them, me recording their journey. Uday on 6th September, I'm telling you now. And Krishna on 7th September, I will record their journey. Congratulations. Thanks being great mentor. Thank you for helping me to become a great mentor. Guys, please share this link into your topics, and then let's work into that. Okay. Does Ramkumar have you booked the date? Okay. 14 September. Okay, Vasek, let's talk about, let's make it happen. Okay. So if you remember, previously I made questions in the air, and I was again traveling on Monday, so I made few more questions, and I hope those questions are a little bit challenging to you guys and we can understand them in more depth. Okay, so we can look into that. How communication plan involved in stakeholder engagement, which come first? Okay, so that's a very important thing. Let's say we discussed a new stakeholder is identified, right? A new stakeholder has been identified. So what will you do? Step one, when a stakeholder is identified, you put them into the stakeholder register. That is the step one. You have to put them into stakeholder register. Once you have put into the stakeholder register, now you can decide upward, downward, where does that stakeholder fall in that. Okay, then you prioritize them. Okay, once you have prioritized your stakeholders, now we need to look at the engagement level. What is the engagement level that we need to look at? Okay, we need to look into that. What is the engagement level with the stakeholders? How the stakeholders can be, and that current engagement, desired engagement, will be in the stakeholder engagement plan. Okay, stakeholder engagement plan, we will look into that thing at this patent scenario. Now, after this, once stakeholder engagement plan has been updated, now we will update the communication management plan. So what the sequence would be for you? The step one is to put the stakeholder into the stakeholder register. Second step will be to put the stakeholder into the stakeholder engagement plan. Look at what are the strategies required to engage the stakeholder. And then the third would be to update the communication management plan. I hope that makes sense to you and that is clear to you. If anyone has any question, guys, I loved to answer your question answers more instead of just solving the question answers. That give me more content to make. First week of September, update stakeholder, yes. Target to get, okay, now come on, maybe we can discuss it. 28th August, have you booked it for the 20th August? Jitendra Amol? Okay. Okay, guys, do like this video and do tell me if you can. I'm gonna share my screen mirroring. Okay, I hope that becomes effective. I did the demo to make sure that became effective, but you only know when it actually works. So do let me know if you can see my screen with a question on it. Please put in the chat box if you can see my screen question in it. I need the mind mapping document. Sure, email me, you will get that. Okay, just email me, I'll send the document properly. Guys, can you see the screen? I must unmute. Okay, guys, then solve the question. Yeah. So Sakib, I just answered that question. Stakeholder engagement matrix is actually the part of the stakeholder engagement plan. Okay. So of course, first is stakeholder engagement plan, and it include a tool that is known as stakeholder engagement assessment. Last two options are hidden. Okay, I understand the point. What you are saying. Okay, I'll hide that banner. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I'll do the screen mirroring. Probably now you will be able to see that. Guys, now can you see the entire screen? Okay. Okay, please. Thank you. Question 145D. Okay. 145D. Okay. D, do impact analysis. Okay. What will you do? You are working in the hybrid project. SPI is 1.2. Like SPI is more, CPI of the project is 1.1. So both SPI and CPI are in the good condition. Okay. Your customer has asked you formally, okay, it is crash, formally crash the project. Like he officially emailed you or however it may be. However, there's a risk if you crash the project, it can give you a lot of delays. Now he did ask you, but still you think it is not a proper way, something can bad can happen. So what you need to do? Crash the project if the customer has asked you and CPI is in a good condition. Yes, it's a very good option. He has asked you formally, but sometime even if the customer is right, we need to look into that. Deny the request because of risk? No. Very good option. Do the impact analysis and take action accordingly. Yes, it's a good option, but elimination techniques demands you go to all the option. Do the impact analysis, and we already feel that this can be a problematic. Give this thing to change control board because there's a risk that a problem can go bigger. So let's go to our seniors, let them do that. So D is the right answer. So the right answer for this question is D. Is this clear to everybody? Put in the chat box yes, no, etc. Okay. Next question. C, C, C. I see a lot of C, 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 D, C, D. Okay. What will you do? Okay. You are the project leader in the project. One of your team members in daily stand up is discussing new ideas how to improve the project. So it's a very good thing. They are doing them. It's a very good thing. You really like it, but it is causing more time than 15 minutes. Okay. What will you do? Let them continue? Not a bad option. I don't think so. It's a bad option. Stop them. Daily stand up cannot be more than 15 minutes. Also a good option. Request them to discuss these things in retrospective. Good. End the meeting in 15 minutes and then have idea generation meeting after it. Okay, now this is a very interesting question. Let's eliminate A and B. Many people are putting C as a right answer. Yes, the purpose of retrospective is to look after the entire thing and then do that thing. Guys, if the team is finding a new way, remember individual and interaction. Complete this sentence. What is the sentence? Individual and interaction. What is the sentence? Complete it, please. Individual and interaction. Can you complete this sentence? Individuals and their interaction. I'm waiting. Over processes and tool. Yes, this should be done in retrospective. But if we can have a meeting in which ideas are generated and we immediately worked into that and improve it, don't you think that will be a better option? Don't you think that? Tell me. Okay, so between I go for D. Yeah, so in this option, D is the right answer. Okay, think it, but there is no ceremony, so we don't have to have a ceremony. Why we are waiting for that? We can have a normal meeting. Na? We can arrange the idea generation meeting after the daily stand up. We don't have to have the ceremony. Adil Khan, that's what I'm saying. Processes over processes and tools. Okay, yeah, so D is the right answer here. Guys, remember agile mindset. Is it an ideation meeting? It can be anything, Malik. It can be, you can call it ideation meeting, whatever you want to say, a brainstorming session. And remember one more thing, it's not compulsory to have a retrospective at the end. If you want to have a work into that, we can look into that. Is idea generation meeting spike is time for that? Acha, spike is a special type of meeting that is reserved for only one purpose, and that is to handle the risk. Okay, to handle the risk. So if the identified risk is there, then we need to look into that. So D is the right answer here. Okay, D is the right answer here. D is the right answer. Everyone agree on this? Yes or no? Put in the chat box and then we'll move. Okay, okay, good. Okay. We will have a lot of questions on tools and technique now. I wanted to see your understanding in the tools and technique. Next three, four questions will be related to quality tools and technique. Thank you, Fahad. Guys, we have 60 plus people, 65 people watching and only 24 likes. Please like it so that it can start coming into the algorithm of YouTube. Kind. While you are answering this question, it will be great if you can answer which tool or technique does what, right? That is more important. Which tool or technique does what? Which tool or technique does what? That will be great. Which can help you for this? You are working in a large project during execution. Your team reports you that almost daily same time lights go out, right? You want to find out the root cause of the problem, but first you want to see it when it exactly happened. Okay, now this is a very good question. Actually, let me tell you a small story. I was working as a maintenance manager. It was almost a decade back, and the actually problem was with air. We had compressors, and at certain times, the compressor get problematic and machines turned out. So my CEO, I had a meeting with him, and he suggested me. I'm shameful of that he suggested me, but maybe that's why he was the CEO and I was not that. I was a maintenance engineer at that time. So he suggested me something. He asked me, okay, do what? He said, take out this as a reading. Okay, this is the maximum pressure. It was like 14 bar, and this is the 10 bar, and this is 12 bar. Point out at what time, you can also put the time, at what time the pressure goes up and down. Okay, the pressure goes up and down. Nobody in the chart, I am making the chart now. So at what time the pressure goes up and down. Okay, in this way When the pressure goes extremely low, the pressure goes extremely up. Okay, we can identify where this problem is happening, when this problem is happening. And if you look at this beautiful question, the question is asking the same thing. You want to find out the root cause. 90% of you just looked at that patent thing, that root cause is mentioned, and you immediately jump to fishbone diagram as B as the answer, right? But if you read it, but first you want to see exactly when it exactly happened. So the right answer would be control chart. Okay, the right answer would be control chart. Is this clear to everyone? And I hope this question forces you to slow down, understand the context of the question, and how question answers should actually be solved. Okay, is this clear to everyone? Yes, no, don't care. So whatever you want to put in the chat box, do that. And guys, still 37 like, yeah, 68 people. Please, everyone, do like it, yeah. Do like it so that it can start coming into the algorithm of YouTube. Kindly do that. Okay. Scatter diagram. Scatter diagram, Justin, basically gives the relationship between two variables, x and y. So we need to identify is there a relationship between them there. We are not looking at that. Re- Later on, we will identify the relationship between two variables. It's not here right now. Okay. Okay. 142. Okay, let's see which tool will be more helpful to use in this case. You have been the project manager for a large pharmaceutical company. During testing, one of the drug failed, and this will cause a significant loss to your organization. Right? You are conducting sprint retrospective to identify what went wrong. Like what happened here, na? You have used both fish diagram to find out what are the reasons. So we have used fishbone diagram, that is cause and effect, to identify the root cause. And now you have 10 reasons, right? Now you have 10 reasons, okay, which may have led to it. You want to see which thing caused maximum problem. You want to identify which is the biggest thing, okay? Which tool will be. Fishbone diagram is already used here, and that tells you that gives you the list. That is eliminated. Scatter diagram, we are not looking at the relationship between two variables. That gets eliminated here. Trend chart, we are not looking. Trend chart is used for a time function. Okay, at a certain time, which tool is not. Pareto 20-80 principle. That will be your right answer. That will be your right answer. Pareto chart. Thank you, Khatija. Yes, we can make it 100 likes. Yeah, we have reached to 50 likes. Guys, Let's make it 100 today. Renuka, Pareto is a 20-80 principle. Na? Vital few, trivial many. What are the few things that you do that will improve or de-improve your effort? You identify what are the 20% things that gives you 80% of the results. Is it clear, Renuka? Please put in the chat box. Okay, 41 C, 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 C. What you are saying D? Look at your option. Are you picking the right option? D, C, D, C. What are we putting here? Okay. G, what will you do? You're the project manager. Your organization have recently moved to agile project management practices. In third sprint, one of the stakeholders is saying he is unable to understand why team is updating burn down chart. Burn down, burn up chart. They are information radiator. Okay. He's saying why they are doing that instead of emailing them daily progress. Ask them to send him daily report. Now, although he's a key stakeholder, some people can pick that. Let's do it. What Staley is, we can look into that. Have a meeting with the team member to understand. Now, if somebody picked the B answer, this means they did not understand the agile mindset. In agile, we don't share the report. This way, we want them to use information editor. Eliminate it. Coach the stakeholder on agile practices. Yes, that is the way. Do retrospective to find the no. We are, why do I do the retrospective? There is no need to do that right now. Okay, so C is the best answer in this particular question. Okay. D, 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 D. You sent your team for PMP training. Okay. You overheard them having discussion regarding salary as a motivating agent. You are a certified PMP. What will you say to them? According to Maslow hierarchy, it is, it is most important come under psychological need. No, according to Maslow, salary it's a hygiene agent. Maslow does not talk about hygiene agent. According to Hertzberg, salary is a motivating agent. No, according to him, it's a hygiene agent. Kanan, which question are you answering? Do put the question answers number because I'm getting confused with your answers. No? D is the right answer. D is the right answer. Okay. Next question. Okay, let's see. 139. Your team is working at an excellent way. Now the project is at ending stage. You are reaching adjourning stage. If you remember Tuckman ladder, forming, storming, norming, performing, adjourning. At adjourning stage of the project, which human traits are mostly challenged? Guys, by the way, did you saw that video which I made? Where is that video? I'm unable. Okay. I'll show you that one. Avengers video I made it. I don't know you have seen it or not. Right? This video. This how Master PMP team using Avenger example. If you have not watched that video, yes, Avenger video. If you haven't watched that, this video is very important. This will help you to understand how to do that. So how Avengers can help you to do team better. If you haven't watched, do watch it. The Tuckman ladder will help you to understand to that part and question. That actually kind of a very interesting way to understand. If any one of you have missed it, I highly recommend you go back and watch it. So forming, storming, norming, performing, adjourning. Right now you are at adjourning stage. Okay, which needs are challenged? We know that at Maslow needs we have psychological needs at bottom. At top we have creativity. Then we have love and belonging. From psychological, then we have safety, then love and belonging. That is the entire thing into the Maslow hierarchy of need. Okay, so when we talk about here, now love and creativity has nothing to do with it. Love and belonging, no, this is not the is for love and belonging. So I'm gonna remove B from here. No, it's not the B. Emotional thing is not here. I would not go for B here. Psychological need. What are the psychological needs? Can you put in the chat box? What are the psychological needs? What are the psychological needs? Food, shelter, water. Things like that. They are shelters. Then safety need. Safety is actually your job, your work environment, where your salary is coming. Things like that. So that is D. In this pertinent question, your D needs, your job, your things, those things are being challenged here. But That's why we say that in project there is no home, right? In projects there is no home. So that is a pertinent thing to understand here. In projects, since there is no home, so that can be challenged here. So we need to look into that, how we can do that. Okay, so that's a very important, was a good video. Fahad, thank you for saying that. I will make the entire PMP video using the same Avengers, but in few days. I want to see that if I get a strike or not. So guys, this question is clear. D is the right answer here. Okay, safety is the right answer. It's an important question, so I want to know that is it clear for you or not. Avengers free download not available. Why do you want to download the Avengers? If you want to watch the movie, get a Disney membership and you can get it there. Yes, the answer is D, Tala. Okay, G. Next question. A. Yeah, I knew that. While I was making the question, I knew that majority of you will go for A. Yeah, I mean, Hatsab, sorry for that. I just made this question without internet, and so my grammar, my spelling is already learned. Psychological need. You are right, sir. Minat sir, you're 100% right. So let's talk about what is emotional intelligence. Okay, EQ or emotional intelligence consists of four things, four or five things. First is self-awareness. Self-awareness is knowing yourself. Okay, knowing yourself, how you do things. What are your way of knowing? Like what make you trigger? What make you sad? What make you happy? What you can bear? What you cannot bear? Once you know that, then you manage yourself. Self-management, right? Self-awareness, self-management, two important things. Third is social skills, knowing others. Okay, once you know yourself, you manage yourself, then you understand others. Fourth is empathy, mastering what other people are saying. Okay, and then finally motivation. Okay, guys, now my question to you is that if you don't know yourself, if you don't know yourself, if you don't understand yourself, how you take decisions, how you make decisions, how you are going to ask anyone else, how you are going to help someone else, how it is going to be empathy, how you are going to actually help someone else if you cannot help yourself, if you don't know what triggers you, if you don't know what makes you happy, sad, things like that. Answer me. Taking that into consideration, now answer this question. Now answer this question, please. And guys, those who haven't liked this video, please I request you do like it so that it can start coming into the algorithm of YouTube. If you haven't liked it, like it now and put in the chat box that I just did. Okay, thank you, Mohit. Like, thank you, Amir Aslam. Okay, so guys, D answer is clear to you. Is the D answer clear to you? Yes or no? Okay, is the D answer clear to you? Thank you, Taha. Is the D answer clear to you or not? And is the concept of self-management, self things are clear to you or not? Because this is kind of an important concept. Normally, we try to think empathy is the most important thing. Yeah, but if you don't understand yourself, if you don't understand yourself, okay, how you are gonna do that? You see, I give this as a keen point to remember myself. The purpose of this question is to actually dive deep in this important topic, not to just get answer right. Okay, this is the important topic. I give it like a pointer to myself that we need to understand this thing, right? Okay, MBTI. My this is a survey kind of I ask you to fill sometime. What is the benefit of that? MBTI, Myers Briggs. You did a survey. I said it. Neha, this is the survey, right? I sent the survey that now what is the purpose of MBTI survey? If guys, if you haven't filled it, put it in the personally message me. I'll give you that survey. It will be good at least one time to do that survey. I will share it with you. You are working as a project manager with large audience. You send them an MBTI survey. What is the benefit of that? It will be help them to engage as a stakeholder. Yes, that will help, but not is the main reason. It will give you culture awareness, not so much. Understand the political awareness, no. It understands you personality type. That is the purpose of MBTI. Okay, each team member to change the project tune accordingly. It's a personality type survey. I'll show you. Okay, Khan Adil message me personally after this class. I'll show you MBTI. Okay, so let's say I'm going there. Just put MBTI on Google, and here you get a personality type. Okay, Myers-Briggs type indicator. Okay, it gives you the free personality test. So you just fill that. It will take your maybe 4 minute to 10 minute. Okay, so for example, you regularly make friends, yeah, etc., etc. I don't want to fill the survey right now. So this is how you fill the survey. I do recommend after the class, fill it so that at least you can get an idea about it. Uh, I haven't seen any question in the exam for a little bit time, but still it can come. It can come. Question can come for MBTI because I made these all the questions that you are seeing today, right? All the questions you are seeing today, while I was making them, how I made them, there is my books. Where is my books? Okay. I opened my, you see, exam content outline. I opened the exam content outline and I was reading them, rereading them, rereading them. And by rereading the exam content outline, I actually, when questions start popping in my mind, I made the questions from exam content outline. The questions, you are, it's same like SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis give us basically what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what are the opportunity, and what are the threats. So Mushtaq sir, every analysis has its own benefits as well as have its own negative things. Okay, so this analysis actually identify your personality type. I do recommend do it, or WhatsApp me, I'll send you the survey link. Okay, D is the right answer. By the way, how many questions we have solved so far today? Entertain. Question a good type. Mohan Singh Kanan, we know what you are putting 0909. What are you putting there? 136 B B A B pairing A B. Let's read the question. What could you have done to avoid this? Okay, avoid this. You are working in a large scale Scrum project, LSS, large scale Scrum or Scrum of Scrum. It is just a Scrum with the total questions we have solved one. 9. Okay, good, good. Thank you for that. So large scale Scrum or Scrum of Scrum is basically used at a portfolio level or a program level, things like that. Okay. So what could you have done to avoid this? Yes. Maybe this means past thing. How you could have improved this. You are working a large scale Scrum. The project is working on a deadline. Some team members are continuously complaining they are overloaded and have to work overtime. Okay? So that is not allowed, yaar. That is not allowed. You don't have any other team member who you can assign some work. You have received email from the customer that they are not giving to going to give pay for overtime. As overtime is charged 3x, three times of a normal or, what could you have done? Or is HOUR. Okay. What could you have done? Work in a predictive approach? No. Use daily stand up to share progress, how that will resolve. Now, I made this question specifically from this purpose. Made this question specifically for only one purpose. Most of the people will go that we need to work in a Kanban way. Okay. Yes, Kanban can help you to make a flow into that. But here the problem is team is even working overtime. What they have done, they have taken more work than they can actually do. Okay, they have taken more work what they can actually do. So it is not that problem. Okay, it is not that thing. Okay, it is not that thing. This is a very important thing to understand. A is the right answer in this pattern question. In this question, A is the right answer. Am I clear to everyone? Please put in the chat box, am I clear to everyone here? Yes or no, whatever, put in the chat box. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Okay. Sprint velocity so they can control by PM. Now this is a thing. Now they did a bad thing, na Shada. So that's why we can avoid this thing. Na? Team because of the pressure the team has taken this. What the difference between S? You don't need to know Tala for your exam perspective, but as a general, SOS is a program level and less is more of a portfolio level. Okay. Okay, Ji. Next question. Value stream map, value stream map, value stream map. You are working and want to develop a project which can help remove and minimize the waste. Waste is value stream map. Kanban can be used to remove and minimize. But value stream map is used on Kanban to remove that. So B is the right answer here, guys. Retrospective can also be used. Kanban can also be used. Fishbone can also be used. But the purpose of value stream map is this. Okay? Value stream map is specifically used to remove the waste. To identify what happened, how we can remove the waste. Okay. B, 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 B. Okay, which document will help you for that? You have completed the project, all deliverables have been accepted. You want to start closing the project. They highlighted the project does not meet closure criteria. Okay, closure criteria. Guys, how can the scope baseline have closure criteria? It has, okay, deliverables are accepted. Good. Why not this? Why not A? Let's discuss. This is anyway last question. Okay, let's discuss this question. G, tell me, why not A? Why not project charter for this pertinent question? Why didn't you went with the project charter? Anyone would like to tell me? Come to the screen, or why scope based line? Why you guys went for scope based line? I would like to know. Why not project charter? It started the project. Don't you think it should end that? Maybe have that thing. Scope based line, okay. Scope baseline, just have idea about that. That thing should work into that. Scope baseline have those answers. I'm not saying scope baseline is the wrong answer or right answer. I'm just understanding it. Okay. Why you are saying a pattern answer is right or wrong? Because more than the that answer is right or wrong, the most important thing is why that is right or wrong. Why? Why is the most important thing that I am always looking for you. Okay. Project charter is not specific to the pending work. However, scope baseline has details of all part of the work. Okay. Deliverables are already accepted. No, what is the purpose of Pratik scope baseline? The scope baseline, what is the purpose of scope baseline? Tell me. Scope baseline lists down the requirement. Okay. But don't you think that why the projects are started, why it has been completed, it should be in that. We will continue this discussion. We will continue this question answer in our premium coaching call. We will look into that further. I want you to search for this answer. In the next public coaching call, I will also answer, but in the premium coaching call with my best students, I will answer it. I want you to, everyone, look for the answer for this question. I want to put this cliffhanger on you. Identify why scope baseline should be the answer or how the project charter should be the answer. This will be a very interesting thing, and we will look into that how we can get this thing. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for joining the session. I really enjoyed today's session. I hope you have enjoyed it. Do put in the chat box, comment, share this session, how many questions you got right. Okay, yeah, it's like a GOT episode. Yeah, loved it. Yeah, game up. So do update it. If you haven't joined my program, remember the next program starts on 15th of September, and already this program has received so many registration already that we are helping the students to understand, and I'm sharing a pre-training material with you. So I highly recommend you, if you want to become certified PMP in 4 to 6 weeks, like 400 students have done it before. So join the program and I'll make sure you become PMP. What would you get in this program? Every single thing that you will need to pass the PMP. Like for example, if you look into that, if I show you these mind maps, okay, you will get those mind maps and every single thing that you may need to pass for your program. Customized roadmap, coaching calls, mocks, ATP mocks, daily follow-up, my mind maps, approved PDUs, lesson learns, each and everything. And if you want to go for a one-to-one mentor, it's a premium program. You get more and more things. So if you are serious of becoming PMP, this can be the time to make the decision. And let me help you to become that you become PMP in the minimum possible time. With that, thank you very much. Till next time, Assalamu alaikum, Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Bye bye. Adnan. And here we have my 1000 PM in less than 3 years, Muhammad Adil.